is the Mistress Carrie Situation Report for October 11th, 2023. Your daily entertainment headlines, industry info, and everything rock. Extreme have scored the support slot for the closing leg of Godsmack's fall tour. The dates start on October 24th in Glen Falls, New York, and wrap up in Camden, New Jersey on October 28th, including the two shows in New England, in Wallingford, Connecticut, and Manchester, New Hampshire. Godsmack are out on the road right now with I Prevail, Atreyu, and Flat Black. Sharon Osbourne has weighed in on the Black Sabbath ballet, calling it, quote, so out there that it's wonderful. The ballet soundtrack by the music of Black Sabbath had its official premiere on September 23rd at the Hippodrome Theatre in the hometown of Black Sabbath, Birmingham, England. Commissioned by the Birmingham Royal Ballet's director, Carlos Acosta, and Ballet Now, the ballet includes 8 specially reorchestrated Black Sabbath songs, plus new music inspired by the legendary band. She said, quote, when I first heard that Birmingham Royal Ballet was putting on a ballet to Black Sabbath music, I just thought that is so from left field. It's so not expected. Who would have ever thought that combination? And I just thought, brilliant. It's just so out there that it's wonderful. Tony Iommi was present at some of the rehearsals, and Geezer Butler, Sharon Osbourne, and Tony Iommi were all present for the premiere alongside Robert Plant. Pitcher Andrew Heaney put out to the universe that he wanted the Texas Rangers fans to belt out a Creed song at the team's home playoff game against the Orioles on Tuesday night. And his wish was granted. The entire stadium of fans sang along to Higher. The video and the lyrics were put up on the Jumbotron at the game. Heaney said the Rangers started to play Creed's music in the locker room in the second half of the regular season, and it's been rallying the team ever since. Recently wrapping up their set at the Power Trip Music Festival, the guys from Tool just announced more tour dates for 2024. Kicking off on January 10th in Baltimore and wrapping up on February 18th in Las Vegas. Next month, the band has 4 shows in New England, including at the TD Garden in Boston, the SNHU Arena in Manchester, New Hampshire, and 2 shows at the Mohegan Sun Arena in Connecticut. Thurston Moore has announced the unfortunate cancellation of his U.S. book tour due to, quote, a debilitating health condition. The Sonic Youth guitarist and vocalist took to social media to announce the cancellation, which was meant to promote his upcoming memoir, Sonic Life. The book tour was scheduled to run from October 21st in Jersey City until November 4th in San Francisco. Saying online, quote, it utterly bereaves me to pass on the news that I have been advised by my medical team here in the UK to cancel my upcoming USA book tour. For years, I've been dealing with a long-standing health condition, though it has never seriously stopped me from touring and recording. Regardless, it's been an underlying issue. As I reach my mid-60s this year, it has become rather and consistently debilitating. After a recent consultation, my doctors have strongly advised against me flying anywhere under any circumstance until they get it sorted out. Ticketmaster have announced a new plan to allow fans to contribute directly to the Music Venue Trust to help support UK grassroots venues. Ticketmaster will now have a Music Venue Trust charity upsell option, enabling fans to make direct contributions to MVT when purchasing tickets. Music Venue Trust helps to support grassroots venues. Ticketmaster is also planning to match all of the fan donations. Paul Rodgers has revealed that he was invited to join the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but turned down the offer. In a recent interview with Eddie Trunk, the singer, whose credentials include Free and Bad Company and fronting Queen for 5 years, said years and years ago, Ahmet Ertegun, who is the head of Atlantic Records and the co-founder of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, said to me, Paul, we're making this museum of rock and roll. Do you want to be part of it? And I said, what? A museum of rock and roll? What's it called? He said the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Well, I don't think rock and roll belongs in a museum, he said. The singer claims he was asked again a couple of times, but has refused. It doesn't affect my daily life. It doesn't affect what I do anyway at all. Paul Rodgers said he also has no plans to tour behind his new solo album, the recently released Midnight Rose. his first solo album in nearly 25 years. Bush has released the official music video for their new song Nowhere to Go But Everywhere, which will appear on the band's first ever Greatest Hits collection, Loaded, the Greatest Hits 1994 to 2023, set for release on November 10th. And Magnolia Pictures have shared the official trailer for The Stones and Brian Jones, the upcoming documentary directed by Nick Broomfield, set to screen in theaters for one night only on November 7th before it heads to digital streaming platforms on November 17th. According to the film's logline, The Stones and Brian Jones explores the creative musical genius of Jones, key to the success of the band, and uncovers how the founder of what became the greatest rock and roll band in the world was left behind in the shadows of history. And that's your sit rep. For more details on all of the stories, check the links in the show notes of this episode. And don't forget to follow and subscribe to the Mistress Carrie Podcast. New full-length episodes come out every Wednesday. Episode 175 featuring Mark LaBelle from Dirty Honey is available now.